Hey everyone, I'm so excited. I am here with Jerry Hickman at Shared Knowledge Technical Solutions. And I'm here because I was very inspired today by one of my coaching sessions, which I often am. What really excites me though is I typically go home and I write or I share these great stories and these great changes that the businesses have made and how it ultimately affects the business owner's life, it affects their employees, it affects our economy. And I write or I share these stories. And what I decided today is that I'm going to do short videos. And I'm going to give you everything that I give to my one-on-one clients in these videos. And Jerry's directing me, by the way. And these are going to be impromptu. So you might see me not driving. You might see me in the parking lot. I might pull over in between clients to make a video. Every time I get inspired now, rather than writing or sharing the story with one individual person, I'm going to make a video. And I'm going to give you everything that will inspire you and give you the opportunity to make those same changes in your business. So today, I promised you that I would give you a tool, something to improve your business, increase your revenue, and create raving fans. And that's what we're going to do. And that is tracking, well, first of all, knowing. Second, tracking. And third, increasing your average dollar sale. And I know what some of you are probably thinking, and I'm looking at Jerry, by the way. You want me to sell more? Well, yes and no. Increasing your average dollar sale is the easiest, fastest way to grow your revenue in your business. And I'm going to give you some real life examples from businesses in our community that have implemented this practice and the outcomes, and then the way that you can do it and implement it in your business. First, I want to talk about increasing the average dollar sale. I'm going to show you how to make people your raving fans too. But I really need you to understand the concept and show you live examples of how it works. So I worked with a coffee shop, and their average dollar sale was about $3. Let me back up. So most businesses that I know of say, we need more clients, we need more customers, we can just get more customers, right? We need to market and grow our business and grow our customer base. The reality is that's the most expensive way to grow your business, because marketing and getting new clients is really buying new customers. So why not sell to the people who you already have coming in your doors or coming to your online shop, right? They already know you, they like you, they trust you, they want to buy from you. We just have to give them the opportunity for us to give them everything that they need. So in your average dollar sale, one, if you don't know what it is, you need to pause this video and go figure it out. Simple formula. What were your gross sales divided by the number of transactions that you had? And don't worry, it's a video. You can pause it, replay it later, and I hope that you will. So your average dollar sale, again, is the revenue divided by number of transactions. So I worked with a coffee shop. Their average dollar sale was $3. And what we found is that people would come in, because it's a coffee shop, and they'd buy their coffee and they'd head out the door. They might grab a cup of coffee and sit with someone and share a cup of coffee. And we did one small thing in that business. We started asking the question, what would you like for breakfast? And give them an option. A bagel, a cinnamon roll, and ultimately, with a few other steps, with some training with their employees, increased their average dollar sale to $8. Let me show you why average dollar sale is so important. So this company had, on average, 200 people a day that came through their coffee shop. And Jerry's going to run some numbers with me, because as a former banker, I'm used to amortization schedules and calculators. So if I don't need to keep it in my brain, I don't. So Jerry's going to run the numbers for me. And guys, numbers don't lie. So their average dollar sale was $3. So on a given day, they typically generated about $600 in revenue. Just by making that small change, and again, I'm not talking about overselling people. I'm just telling you to ask your client, your customer, every time they come in the door, ask them and ask yourself, have I met every single need that I can meet for you today, right? People are hungry, it's morning, it's breakfast. Why not offer them a sandwich? So we ultimately got to $8 for the average dollar sale. So, Jerry, 200 clients a day times $8.
$1,600.
$1,600. So this is a day. This is one day. And the difference is, I don't even need a calculator for that. We increased the revenue by $1,000 a day. You know what that equates to a year? They were open almost every day of the year, but about $300,000 over the year. And all we did was offer people a sandwich. We gave ourselves the opportunity to meet every single need that they could possibly have while they were in our store. And I know what you're saying, well, I don't have 200 clients a day. That's okay. So just today I worked with a company who had about 350 clients one week. And their average dollar sale was $110. So this is for the week, and I hope you can see this on camera. If not, zoom into the numbers. This is what's important, not this.
38,500.
38,500. Just by beginning to track their average dollar sale and focus on every client that walked in the door, are we meeting every single need that I can meet for you today? Their average dollar sale increased to $183. Guess what the other thing that happened was? That the next week, they didn't have 350 clients. They only had 250, which means they didn't lose 100 clients. This is retail. But that week, they only had 250 clients, and they said, oh no, we only had 250 sales this month. This is terrible. The numbers are going to be terrible. But by focusing on their average dollar sale, increasing it to $183, Jerry?
45,750.
45,750. And what's the difference?
Minus 7,250.
This is in 1 week. $7,520 in 1 week. And we had 100 less clients. We could do that week over week. We could have 250 clients at an average dollar sale of $183 and still make $7,500 more a week. I'm going to challenge some other people. I know real estate agents say, yeah, Crystal, I can't. Average dollar sale doesn't pertain to me. Sure it does. Because let me tell you, if your average house, again, I like little round numbers for my small brain. So if your average house that you sell is $100,000 and the average real estate agent makes somewhere between 2 and 6%, I'm going to put you at 3. What is that? I think I can do this one on my own. 3,000? So let's say your commission is $3,000, right? What if you increase your focus, right, to the $150,000 market? In this market, that's easy. You make that same 3%. Jerry, what's that, 4,500?
4,500.
I'm better than I thought. 4,500. So I've already made $1,500 on one sale. What if I did that twice a month? Right? That's $9,000. Guess what? I have to sell 3 homes that month to make the same amount of money that I made for 2. Or I can just sell 1 and still make $1,500 more a month. I can work half the time and make $1,500 more a month. I know life's not all about money, but it does change your business, which ultimately, for me, changes people's lives. So those are just a few examples of how important average dollar sale is, and this is why I've been inspired, because you can see this company, $7,200 more a week with less work. Means staff had time to do other things. The owner had time to work on the business. It gave them the opportunity to do things in their business, grow in their business, maybe hire new people at $7,200 a week, or the coffee shop at $1,000 a week, right? This is why it's so important for you to focus on your average dollar sale. Yes, I know you need new clients, and we'll talk about that in another video. But for this week, what I want you to focus on are a couple things. One, I want you to figure out what your average dollar sale is. And then I want you to set yourself a goal to increase it by 10%. And again, I'm not talking about overselling people. I'm not talking about being the person that when somebody walks in the door, you bombard them. I'm talking about meeting every single need. I can tell you that I don't like it when I leave places and I have food and I don't have a drink. That's a basic need of mine. I need a drink, right? Or when I went and bought a car and then I see somebody else's car and I go, oh, I would have loved to have had heated seats. Nobody even asked me if that was a need of mine. So I want you to think about what are all the needs that you can meet for your customers. People that already know you, like you, trust you, that are already coming to you. And then how do we give them the opportunity to have that need met while they're right there in your store or while they're online? I want you to know what your average dollar sale is, set the target for the increase, and then figure out how you meet that need for your client. And this is just one of the videos that I'm going to be doing. They might be daily, they might be weekly. I don't know. It's going to be whenever the inspiration hits me and I can find someone as gracious as Jerry to allow me to use his space to make these videos. And if it was helpful for you, I'm honored. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. And we have Small Business Academy coming up. If you would like all of these great tools and nuggets, I'd be honored for you to contact me at crystal@crystalandsherry.com, and I'll give you all the information for Small Business Academy so you can get this information, lots of other great tools that are going to change your business and ultimately your life.